But tour stop in Texas the following year was not so pleasant for the Dovells. Their stop in Dallas happened to coincide with a visit of President Kennedy to Dallas in November of 1963. Once again, from the Dovells, here's Jerry Gross.
We did a lot of the Dick Clark tours in the 60s and then the Cavalcade of Stars in the 70s when the rock and roll revival hit. We pulled into Dallas, Texas at 7 a.m. after riding all night on the bus, checked into the hotel. We left the hotel, all four of us, to get breakfast at 9 o'clock. We didn't know what was going on. The cars went ripping past us. Police sirens were wailing, and we went back to the hotel, and we were, I said, "Man, something's wrong. Let's go back to the hotel." And as we were walking back, somebody said the president was just shot. And we were on the street. We were just blocks from the shooting. And we still didn't put it together until we turned on TV, and Walter Cronkite was there and announced it. And I went, "Oh my God, we're here!" We were right there. We saw some of it. And what happened in Dallas that afternoon was weird, and what happened that night was freaky. Also, I mean, they canceled the show, but and the way Dick handled that was superb. The way he handled the press and spoke to all of us, because we were kids. We were 19, 20 years old. Because nobody knew how to act or how to feel, and he really helped us through, probably one of the biggest crises in American history. And, again, learned a lot from him. But the details of all of that are in a book that I'm writing, probably be done by the end of the year. It was pretty down for the next few days. The next night, I think we went to Oklahoma City, if I remember correctly. But Dick Clark had a way of bringing things up, and people showed up, and he would get out and he would dedicate the show every night to President Kennedy and to America, and we're still a great country. And he was a great morale booster. Because the people that even showed up didn't know how to act, and he just turned it around. He healed not only the rest of the tour, but everybody on the tour and the audiences that were there.
Out in the cold again. The song that you sang so sweetly, it calls it our love's refrain. It's gone and I'm left completely out in the cold again. Whoa, I dream that our love would linger, but just memories remain. I gaze at your ringless finger, out in the cold again. True, it hurts my pride to step